What's up, Robert? How you been, man? I could take Giant Rat and then tribute it along with my Engineer Golem to get out Dragon. But even then, it's a luck-based effect on whether or not I'll be able to attack. I've been feeling sick. I'm getting better. I've been feeling kind of sick, but I'm feeling better than yesterday. Alright, cool. Good to know. I'm just gonna wait it out, see if I can get some more cards. If he gets another one, then I'll just shoot it with a Toon Barrel. I can attack him directly anyways. If I get my hands on a Toon Table of Contents or a Toon Rollback, I'll be able to kill him the second the swords goes away. More importantly, a Toon Briefcase will save my ass in case things start to go horribly wrong. Another Toon Golem. Okay, yeah, no. 800. He is going to try and attack into this and wipe my field, which would have been really annoying. So we got a Mimicat, Shadow Toon. Where's he getting his grave again? Actually, stealing his swords would be hilarious, but no. I think I'll just attack him directly and call it good. There's also a chance he has Mirror Force. I know he has that, and it's not like a snivelly, I feel like shit kind of thing. Yeah, there we go. Get ourselves... There it is. Toon Rollback. So... yeah, this will make sure that if he stops my attack, it's lethal next turn. Alright, we're good. I'm going to be doing some online pretty soon, but until then I'm just going through all the Duelist challenges trying to get the Platinum, because once I get done with 5Ds and Zexal, I don't need to do Arc V because it's DLC. I'll get the Platinum for this game since I only have the one trophy left. I already finished Yugioh and GX. Fun fact, while I was playing yesterday, hey, I did every single one of the 5Ds ones, and I was on Sherry LeBlanc, and the game crashed the exact second I summoned a, what deck was I using again? Hold on, I can probably remember if I look at it. Speedroids, no, I think it was Lunar Lights. It was when I summoned the Lunar Light boss monster, Dance of Leo. But yeah, Rabbit, you been up to anything recently, or have you just been kind of sitting around in bed? Yeah, the problem was the crash like reset a bunch of my data. He's going first. The problem with UAs, or Ultra Athletes as they're called, is that they have so many high-leveled monsters that it takes a little while for them to actually get going, so they were never an actually meta deck. Alright, so let's just go ahead and use both my terraformings and get my Toon Kingdoms into my hand. Thin out my deck a little bit, you know. This isn't a bad hand. Could be better because I don't have any tribute monsters at all, but it's good. All Toon monsters have the weakness about being able to attack on their first turn, so just a small problem I got. Yeah, as you can see, Ultra Athletes tend to actually need to use a lot of draw cards and stuff. I was too sick to play any games, otherwise I would be playing Sekiro. Yeah, a lot of people have been really enjoying that game. Perfectly understandable, too. Yeah, as you can see, good thing I got rid of Soul Exchange. That would have been actually pretty deadly. The good news is Toon Kingdom prevents targeting. As you can see, like I said, had level 5s even for the lower monsters. I really like that Toon Gemini Elf, unlike actual Gemini Elf, has the added effect of whenever it inflicts damage, it will force the opponent to discard a card, which can really mess with a lot of strategies, like this one. UAs, once they get rolling, they're pretty strong in the basic attack, but not much else. Here's my third Toon Kingdom. Get rid of that one. That leaves him with only one card, and one hell of a comeback he's gonna have to make, but I'm pretty sure his deck doesn't have that kind of usability. Even if he does, I can literally just kill him next turn with a combination of Toon Kingdom and Shadow Toon. Oh, if this wasn't ironic. Don't think I could sell it myself. Yeah, no, I can't. It's hilarious as that would be. That should be him. Oh wow, Royal Decree. That's actually kind of cool. What Royal Decree does is it's a trap card that's basically Jinzo. Once you activate it, it will negate all other trap cards on the field, whether they're activated or not. Which does also infect yourself, but it's worth it when a lot of times when you're just trying to beat over your opponent. I prefer to use tunes when I'm doing most of the actual battles against these guys, but every now and then I do have to switch. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy runs Gustos, I think? Oh, let's see really quick. Yeah, Gustos. Toon Mask. Toon Kingdom. Toon Subdragon. Gusto, Synchro, Shotgun. And that's going to become a pain in the ass real quick. But the good news is, it's a level 8. Which means I'm going to get Red Eyes. Yeah, Red Eyes. To an Yugioh Golem. To my elf. Roll back. Red Eyes. I didn't think the AI could misplay. That's actually kind of funny. So basically what just happened right there is the AI tried to use Fiendish Chain to lock off my Red Eyes, but he accidentally used it on his own card, which he was going to use to get out Yugioh, which he was going to synchro with for a rank 6. So that's kind of funny how that actually worked out. Anyways, let's go ahead and get a Bale Dragon. And finally, let's go with Shadow and make his Stardust kill himself. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think the AI could actually misplay like that. The reason he couldn't target my monster to like stop its ability is that actually Toon Kingdom negates targeting. Yeah, I think it was just because the AI just couldn't comprehend all the different statistics. A lot of times the AI will actually have to think very genuinely about its attack and strategies. The best example of this is that's weird terraforming. I have 9 separate cards in this deck that let me get freaking Toon Kingdom, because it's like the only way you can run the deck, duh. Does this have to be face up? No, it doesn't. But because the AI actually does have to think, it will sometimes do actual misplays. It's kind of funny, actually. Right. I have to wait for him to actually summon something. Toon World's trash, yeah. Alright, what's he going for? Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with that. Huh. I guess you can't make it hate contact fusion if that isn't funny. Anyways. Yoink! Ah, I should have shadow tuned it first. Oh well. Glad Beast easier. I didn't know he got to act. I think I'm dead. That's hilarious, actually. I have made grave miscalculations. Oof. Grave miscalculations. Yeah, no, that's game. I wonder why I couldn't target it. Probably might have been the field spell. I mean, not field spell, but the equip spell. Could not figure that out for the life of me. Yeah, RIP, right? I did not know that he got to choose what spell on my field that got destroyed, if it's his equip spell. But I thought it counted as mine. So, I basically just killed myself right there. I could have made that work way better. Alright, this is basically a perfect hand, to be honest. Like, literally, I can't think of any way to make this better. I could go into Cyber Dragon, but I want to keep my hand because I know he has a lot of cards to kind of mess with me. Yeah. I mean, this works for me. Yeah. Go main phase 2. Nope. 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 His effect is backwards from normal. You don't win if you get 2 heads, you win if you get 2 tails. See? Skip to 2 normal back hack for when I'm going for lethal. Should be next turn. Alright, that's game. Oh, oh, that's just overkill. That's just not right. Guess the coin must like me today. Almost done. 3 more. All for infinity. Yeah. I do like decks a lot that kind of negate targeting. Though the weakness to tunes is obviously Toon World itself. I do have only one single trap card in here to like protect it, but it's just there's not very much protection you could actually give to it, to be honest. I mean, I guess if you really wanted, you could run some anti-magic hit cannons, but that's about it. Yeah. Blood Beasts do have good ways to get rid of spell cards, so just useful. You see, the great thing about Infinities in this game is the fact that you can't really do what Infinities did inside of actual competitions way back in the day, where people would cheat by putting the Infinity monsters as like spells and traps, because the way Infinities work is they get all kinds of extremely powerful abilities, but only if you have no cards in your hand. That's why, regardless if it's spells, traps, or anything, he will always set them face down, as you see. He just wants an empty hand. That's a big beetle. I think I might be dead, but what you gonna do? Yeah, it's kind of Infinity's gimmick. Yeah, dead. Oh well. Biggest downside to tunes is that they revolve around their field spell. If you don't get it in your first hand, it's just like, well, I guess I'm screwed. Didn't help that he also had the MST. But yeah, Infinities back in the day, people would cheat with them all the time. It was just like the thing to do. And if you ever like MST'd or twin twisted one of their face downs, that was actually a monster, they would just like take it as a crushing blow that they just couldn't live with. And because of this, they would do a pretty damn obvious thing. Just setting the scooping the second that you destroyed one of them, so you didn't actually know that they cheated, and you would just go to round 2 because you have to remember in like tournaments and stuff, it's always in a match format, you know, best out of 3 wins. So, just how that works. But obviously this is a actual video game, so it doesn't like the people pitting monsters in face down defense position in a freaking spell and trap card zone. Another thing about Infinity monsters is they do have a lot of effects trigger whenever they destroy a monster, so that's why I'm still sticking with tunes, just because, you know. Ooh, that's slightly extremely painful. But that's useful. let's just go for a tune table of contents, see what I get here. Shower tune. What could be the most useful right now? Hide. 2,200. Oh, I know what I could do actually. Let's go for... Yeah, let's go for a golem. Wait, did he banish his only... Yeah, I just need to... Okay. And this is where I say, can't do shit, brah! Now, the great thing about Ancient Gear Golem is just like actual Ancient Gear Golem, it has piercing damage. And there we go. Problem solved. He can't Mirror Force or do anything with his traps and spells, because even though most of these are probably just spells, because once again it's an Infinity deck, a lot of Infinity decks do like to run a lot of battle traps, like Mirror Force and stuff like that, because obviously you want stuff that's very easy to get or set down. So it's not a big surprise for that kind of stuff. Also doesn't help that the AI don't, like, understand the basics of toon monsters. And in case you're wondering why he put that in attack position, that's like the weakness of Call to Harnett, it will always summon your monster in attack. So, there we go. Two more, we got Gen X and Dark World. I personally really like Ancient Gears, but they have the problem that if you don't start with a good hand, you lose. Kind of. That is with Ancient Gears, like instead of this game. Ancient Gears these days are actually way more consistent, thanks to cards such as Ancient Gear Gearframe and Hydra. So they do actually have a lot of draw power now. I just realized I accidentally did this against Dark World and not Gen X. But yeah, inside of this game, it's very bad. Alright, I can work with this. Maybe. We'll see. Oops. Let's just get all of my gear towns. Here's something actually kind of funny. There was a time when Gear Town and Ancient Gears were actually really strong. And that was because it used to be you could actually destroy Gear Town with another Gear Town, and this would cause it to actually count as being destroyed, letting you get free beat sticks out really easy. I have so many in this hand because it's so bad. I'll just show what happens now. Yeah, literally nothing. Because it used to be considered destroying a field spell if you blew up your own thing. But that's different now. So that's just how that works. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do a bit of talking. That did not go too well, I gotta say that. Alright, this is a lot better of a hand. And yes, I do run 2 Ancient Gear Golem in this deck. Since it does still count as an Ancient Gear card and it's level 8. The great thing about Reckless Greed is that, as you can see, it says skip your next 2 draw phases. However, this does not stack, so if you were to activate both of these at the same time, you don't skip 4 draw phases, you skip 2, making it actually a pretty damn good plus card. Did you just blow yourself up? Ah, you did. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It's a good thing to wait until they're about to activate it before you do it. I can work with this. Dark Worlds are very weird. I've never really figured it out. Basically, their entire thing is discarding themselves to get effects. As you can see, discard it to the graveyard, destroy 1 spell, a trap, 1 monster. This one is your main discarder as it gets levels and attack for everything discarded. Let's see. Ooh, this one's actually interesting. This one is just a, if you destroy it, you get a Dark World to your hand. So, it's kind of cool. Two polys, 2 Ancient Gear Knights. Yeah. If he summons anything with higher attack, then I could just bottomless it, unless it's a Fable Raven. So. Unfortunately, the AI can also be pretty dumb with blowing themselves up on accident, so, you know. This card's actually a really good searcher, not gonna lie. I don't think there's much he can do unless he gets his boss monster. Yeah, he's screwed. Yeah, sure. Let's just kill him the fun way. And this, kids, is what you call overkill. Well, this left is Gen X, which is what I was trying to do this against. You know, after fighting all these decks, there actually are a couple I wanted to try out. I never thought I would say this, but I was actually very intrigued by Fortune Ladies. Wanted to see if I could make a good deck out of that. Oh, wow, okay. What's between blah, 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 blah. Oh. That's useful. They do, this specific AI tends to have a lot of equipment. That's fortunately, yeah. I'm going to take a pretty big hit next turn, but more than usable enough. I wonder if I'll be able to actually pull off the reason I made this deck this time around. Probably not. It says spell trap, blah blah blah, no. You can target one dog machine, target monster in your graveyard. Yeah. Oh yeah, that only hurt a lot. Huh. I think that's game. Ultimate rocket punch. Oh, I even love how you stopped getting a kick out of that. Alright, so that's all of 5D's done. Oh wait, nope, I forgot Hunter. Sorry. Oh, it's just funny to me. This is the deck. Too bad limited remove is limited to one. Yeah. The reason why the deck's called over 9,000 is the entire deck revolves around fusion summoning with power and to summon Ultimate Ancient Gear right here, which gives it 8,800. And then I use limiter removal and just read the effect, and you can see why it's called over 9,000 now. Woo! Over 9,000's an understatement. Yeah, it's almost 20,000. Just saying. It also helps that this thing has piercing damage, so if it's in defense position, it still overkills, and you can't activate spells or traps. It still overkills. Woo! It's fun. But yeah, that's why I have 3 trade-ins, because every single one of the monsters is level 8, basically, with Gear Drop on Golem and Toon. Toon is actually a really good card in this deck when you combine it with Gear Town, because you can MST it on your opponent's turn, summon this, and then it will be ready to attack your opponent on your turn. So, yeah. It's over 9,000! They get another book. I did do some minor improvements to my speedroids, not much. Did add Leo, just because he's so useful. It's kind of funny because he's only weak during your second main phase, and there's very few cards that actually attack you during that time. For example, things like Mirror Force and that will not affect you at all. Most spell cards will not affect, so yeah. Flipel's fun. Let's see, what exactly am I fighting up against this guy? Fire King Onslaught. Do you think I could beat it with Ghost Tricks? I mean, probably not, but still. Why not? I still have only gotten a couple wins with my Ghost Tricks, and most of them were against decks that just couldn't deal with it. This is the first deck I really made in this game, like, fully. This is actually a pretty good hand, to be honest. Draw your cards. Banish 1. Banish Yugioh. Set. Mummy. Then we're done. What is this freaking Infernity? He's mixed with Fire King? Okay, so let me dick move. Oh well. Yeti. Yangshu. Another card. Mischief. Let's go. Yeah. Mansion. Alucard. Mummy. Mansion. Phase 2. Flip. And end. Mummy. Skeleton. Flip Jinxie. Yes. Let's go ahead and get my hands on... Do we want to marry? Yeah, not gonna lie, Mary would be probably the best thing for me right now. Do we need another Arla card? Probably not. Could do more damage with it though. Have to get rid of Mummy though. Final first, let's go ahead and go with Mischief. Get rid of Yeti. Vanish. How much damage would that inflict? 400. Normally has 1,800, so this would do 1,900. So, yeah, it's best for me to just attack like this, and that actually might be game, to be honest. Either that or very close to it. Yeah, it is very close. We in phase 2. Flip. 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 End. Wow, this man's hand did jack shit. Woo, that's gotta suck, buddy. Can you imagine getting killed by Ghost Tricks without putting up a fight? Gotta suck. The Hand of Fear. Yeah, that was like my best freaking setup and his worst. Ooh, that was a brutal ass beatdown. Ego breaker. Yeah, no kidding, right? Even Vegeta would probably die from that. I've only done a few of these Exo ones. I did Zexo 3, hey, Yuma and Zexo. Well, just because I wanted their character avatars, because, let's be honest, that's just fucking awesome. But the rest of them, I just wasn't interested in, like, the decks by themselves. So that's why I haven't done too many. Like a Phantom Beast, Boxers, Zen Master, Sylvians, Infernoids again, Dragoonity. Wait a second. That's a maybe. Next Sun, Ronin Raccoon. The fuck's a Ronin Raccoon? Alright, let's just see if I can get my troll on it. All of my decks are kind of just like absolutely hilarious OTKs, but really inconsistent. Oh, my favorite. Just imagine he has some kind of really weird side deck option, and he just out of nowhere pulls out a fucking like a full house sweep. Trap card that destroys every one of your opponent's spells and traps, but only if they have 5. Oh jeez. Oh no, not storming. Fucking, yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, I took 200 damage. Oh. For fucking dragon. I can't believe I'm saying this, but fucking this Space Mole has more attack power than my opponent. No, thank you. What is this deck? Why? Why does this deck exist? Oh no. Ha, say nay. Ah. Fucking Battle Vader. I'd like you to kindly realize that I'm going to win with a Grand Mole. Oh, there's the raccoon. Why does this even exist again? Into attack position you go. Can I just kindly say no? Thank you. Can I just kindly say no? Ah, he has taken me, monster. This would be very devastating if it wasn't a fucking Grand Mole. Oh my god. Sorry, buddy. Back into the deck. Yeah, sweet, 1 day apiece. I don't hurt you, you don't hurt me. We all get together. Probably. That's a big monster. What if I said no? What am I doing? What is this cancer? Oh my lord. Robert, what am I doing? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take that hit. I don't care. Look, another all-out attacks. Just what I needed. Making him. I mean, you're right. Oh, this is great. Nothing better than a jelly-filled stall. Oh, there's the big boy. Yeah, I'm Cactus Spider. I'm gonna beat you off. This is hilarious. Can't even revive it. It's just gone. Oh well, let's hope I get another one. Oh look, a trade-in, my favorite. Is gonna kill that. Oh look, a trade-in, my favorite. Just gonna kill that. There. Holy burial. Oh, Cactus Spider, you mind being dead for me? Thanks, buddy. Just gonna get you out of retirement real quick. There you go. Good boy. Gotta attack. Attack that thing. Oh, look. A fucking mirror force. This is what I fucking needed in my life. Yippee. Oh my lord. Somebody please kill me. I activate Soul Charge to get Cactus Spider out here. Go, baby. Yarg. I take 1,000 damage. I can't attack this turn, even though my mossy thing says I should. Fuck me. Well, I kind of have to say no. Ow. That hurt. A lot. Why would you do that? Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I didn't even notice that could cancel things. Oh my god. That was just painful. I'm gonna try that again. What was that? That was completely stupid. Oh my lord. Oh, I'm fucking crying. It was painful. Was it? Was it really? Did it hurt you so? Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's just go with stones for now. Not gonna lie, I'm probably just gonna win the old-fashioned way just because Archlord Cristela is just really good. I mean, he does have some removal effects, it's just this is hilariously brutal. I mean, the best part is I like have all my cards I need for the strategy. Pain, so much pain. Which one was it? This one. No. Is that what I... Oh, it has 1,000. Well, I won. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my god! Dude! What do you mean? My ultimate revenge. Why is that so fucking brutal? All out attacks, you must attack me. Okay, you attack me. I now special summon this onto your field. All out attacks, you must attack me. Okay, you attack me. I now special summon this onto your field. I'm dying. Oh my god. Ooh, I know it's stupid, but come on. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay, I'm better now. Oh my lord. Hey, since you're basically the only person sticking around right now, why don't you go ahead and pick what deck you want me to use? I mean, I highly doubt you know all of them, but, you know, names are names. Only one I'm not really going to use is Yugioh. It's like, I just don't know how to use it at all. I should have changed the name of this one to Overwhelming Dankness. I'm done. Ninjas? Alright. Ninjas are cool. I agree. Ow! Man, I'm probably gonna lose in the stupidest way possible, but okay. Yeah. Area level. It's not all bad, though. Because exceeds exist. I could use Castell to get rid of the area limit. But I wouldn't be using a ninja, but I do have Blue Dragon Ninja to fix that. He also might have a Mirror Force. how high is Castell's defense? Not the greatest. Yeah, but area limit's gonna become a pain in the ass, so it's probably my best thing. And of course. Ow. I was expecting Wheel Force. Should have been expecting that. Haven't been hit by that since middle school. Ow. That's my first time. Can I even get rid of this? What level is it? 5? Yeah, I can get rid of it in a bit. Not the worst thing ever. I'd like to bring up the fact that he had 2 of those. Just casually bring up that fact real quick. Also, this would have came in really big handy a little bit ago. Actually, this is going to still come in handy, to be honest. You know, I never wanted to kill myself till now. Now I just want to very conveniently stab myself repeatedly in the eye. Oh, my favorite. Oh, didn't even see it was attacking. Okay. Blah 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 blah. She's about attributing one ninja monster. Okay, Hanzo. Let me get a ninja for my neck. Not useful. It's good. Blah, blah, blah. Senior Silver. No. Yeah, best option is Flame Armor. Huh. Okay, back to you too. At least the heart of the cards are with me right now. Don't know why he Regeki, to be honest. Flame Armor Ninja, yes. I mean, this is more useful in general, but this is a ninja deck. In general, ninja deck. In general, ninja deck. Fuck it, I never get this dude out. Flame Armor, Earth Armor. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. Yeah, more ninjas. I'm glad we had the same idea. Number 12. 12. Hey, look, a Book of Moon. That's useful. Actually, against this guy's deck, this is probably the best card I could have, because if he like does something like Mask of Restrict or his trap card, I can use this to turn it face down. And the thing about face down monsters is they can't have equip spells on them, destroying the equip spell, which will allow me to then survive any attacks or effects he wants to put on me. So because of this, I have the advantage. So, never thought a Book of Moon would come in handy for the fact that I can use it myself. Yeah, it's a good thing I picked ninjas. I mean, it's a stall deck, but against like Caesars, there's not much it can do. That is extremely detrimental to your life, sir. That literally... You do realize that makes it to where I have to attack you. And it switches the stuff that this switches in the defense position into attack. What is your deck? Why is your deck? So scared! Alright. Cannot negate that, to be honest. That might have been why he did that. It's actually not the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I do not have a cowboy for some reason. Why do I not have a cowboy? That's very surprising to me. Huh. Well, it might be dead. But fuck it. Wouldn't be the last time I YOLO'd. For suicide! I can work with that! Actually, I can still just kill him. Fuck you! That was easy. It's like, well, now his effect doesn't affect me. Oh wait, I can still kill him anyways. I don't know. Yeah, let's just stick with ninjas until we lose with them. I mean, I know these rules challenges are hard, but still. Okay, this hand is not good. This hand is the opposite of useful. I mean, I guess I got a Regeki, but this entire thing kind of revolves around summoning things from the graveyard, and it's usually not good to draw in general. Oh, jeez. Oh. Don't do that. Oh, please God, why? What are you making?
What a thing. Oh. It just is basically invincible to battle. Okay, maybe I should stop putting high-level shit in here. Okay, just gonna... Do-do-do, go fuck yourself. Ow. Huh. 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 You wanna know the worst part? I'm just gonna do this. But if I remember this correctly, Crimson Ninja doesn't count as a ninja, even though they specifically say ninja. But let's see. Out of all of my ninja, that's the one I didn't want to get. Oh well, I guess. Ah. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let's go with Silver Senior. I guess they fixed that. At least then it actually worked, because, I don't know, I've had problems with this game not using him as an actual ninja. Ah, okay, fuck me, right? Huh. Ow. Pretty sure I'm dead, but let's see where this goes. Ha 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 ha! Oh my fucking god! I call rape. Hold on. It's going to be destroyed to touch you if you did. Huh. 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 Mm-hmm. So if I'm getting this right, I lose. Fuck. I don't even think this works because of my own. Oh, no, it does. Like, there's literally nothing I could do now. Like, at all. Yeah, please don't hurt me. I have a lot of defense. Wait a second. Oh, you beautiful baby boy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Still good. Doing good. Doing good. Make this work. I can make this work. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. I just don't. Yes, I would like to say no. Okay. We're good. 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 Please stop existing. Thank you very much. Oh. Take that. Take that. Need to kill it right now. God damn it. Ain't alive. Please do me a favor and just die, please. I beg you. Never summon any of that scary ass shit again. Oh, sweet fucking Jesus. Oh my god. Ow. Bitch, that shit hurt. Why do I have a feeling I just screwed myself somehow, some way? Still okay. Still okay. Whatever you do, just do not play anything known as a mirror force. Thank you, now die. God fucking damn it. Stay dead. Why won't you die? For the love of fucking God. Out of spells and out of traps and you being a dick. Oh God. Why did you have two of these things? Why is everything you have a nightmare? Would have come in handy really long ago, buddy. God damn it. Let's just have as strong as a monster attack that. Oh, son of a bitch. I haven't mentioned I fucking hate you. Oh god damn it. Ah. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm saying this. But thank you fucking Sasuke. Sasuke! You can do that on my turn? Thank God. Sasuke. Okay. Okay. Just need to hit you once. Just once. You can let me do that, right? Sasuke! Oh my god! Oh, oh my, oh my god! Oh my fuck! Oh my god! Oh. I don't even know what the fuck to say. I'm just jabbering. Oh my god. How did I pull that out of my ass? Thank you, ninjas. Oh my god. I physically couldn't have won without fucking Castell. That was like just I don't even know what to say. It was literally just the best possible turn of events because it was just like if the last Xyz unit on that monster is gone, then I instantaneously will take 1,500. I had 1,300. I I was gonna die if I killed it, so it's not like I could do it that way. But Castell coming in with the clutch, putting it back inside the deck and saying, "Please never come back." And then the fucking monster, and I wouldn't stop lowering my attack till I couldn't kill it. Uh, oh my god. This has to be one of the closest fights I've ever had. Like one single misstep, and I could have horribly fucked that up. Oh my god. Okay. We're good. We're good. Just gonna fix my mic real quick. Okay, I think that's better. Oh my god. That went a million times better than I thought it was going to. I might actually make a vampire deck. Sounds like fun. But no, this guy just has some Monarchs I want. Oh my god. What do you think of that, Robert? Good fight? Bad fight? Did I over-exaggerate? Because that was, that made my butt clench. Butt clench fight! Didn't want to have to jump the soap. So here's a question, Robert. What have you been doing all day? I know you felt sick, so... You dropped the soap so many times in that fight, but you weren't the one who got bent over. The reversal. So I gotta check something real quick. See if I can find if I'm even grabbing the right deck. Because there are two separate people who give Monarchs. The one I'm specifically looking for is the one that gives Ether. So, let me just check that real quick.
Well, I felt motivated by watching you, so I got out of bed to play, but I got distracted and just microwaved some leftovers. Okay. What you eating? Anything good? Leftover enchiladas? Nice. Actually, I haven't had enchiladas in a couple weeks. Not that bad. Not too bad. Alright, this should be all the way down in the east. So many cards in this game. Like, it's actually hilarious. Whenever you use a card like Mind Reader or Mind Crush, which like makes it to where you have to say the name of the card specifically, you have to go through like an entire list. It's absurd, especially when your opponent has like a time limit on 3 minutes to search the entire database of 700 plus cards. More like 7,000 to be honest. Like I said, the duels. Let's go. I used to have this website where I could literally just look up any card, but now I have to like go online and figure out which one it is exactly because I can't even find that old website I used to use.
How about you, Rabbit? What games have you been playing recently, anyways, besides Sekiro? Or have you only been playing Sekiro? A lot of people have been enjoying it, so it would make sense. Oh, you gonna be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh? If you want, you could do some duels with me. Probably be better than just staring at this. Well, I just watched two. Watched. Oh, I just got Watch Dogs 2 recently, and it was fun. Okay, okay. It's like I was. I thought you were saying you were watching something, so I was just like, you watched what? Ah, finally found that old website. Thank the Lord. Okay, this will be much easier. Just put in where's that? HT. That took way too long. Was that like 5-10 minutes? Okay, so it comes from Zuzu. That makes more sense. Probably already got all the cards I need from Bastion anyways. It must mean it's pretty damn rare though. I'm watching dogs like it's the dog show. Oh, that's awesome. I used to think this card was so OP. 2,500 defense, and it's the second you summon it, and if I remember, it can destroy. Sorry, it can destroy any one monster. Actually, it can destroy any card on the field. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I used to actually run, I think, 3 of these because 2,500 defense. God damn, I got the hiccups now. 2,500 defense and being able to destroy a card a second summon is pretty nice. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep hiccuping over here. I'm done. Oh, jeez. There's also where all the good Ghost Trick cards are, funny enough. Like, I spent so much duelist points trying to get my hands on Angel of Mischief, only to find that she wasn't even inside of her pack. It was in Zuzu's pack. Like, almost all of the really good cards come from this chick. Like, freaking Infinity, or Cyber Dragon Infinity, to be more specific. I got essentially functional King of the Skull Servants. Oh, wait, what? I know that's a deck, but I didn't know you could make it in this game. That sounds awesome, to be honest. Isn't it like the deck that you just shove a bunch of Skull Servants and summon King, and it gets like 1,000 for everything in the graveyard? God, that's so much damage. I want to see if you can get over 9,000. Tell you what, if you manage to pull it off, I'll just straight up on stream scream the entire thing. If not, just pull it up on YouTube and just like do the full like episode. Wish photons were better. Like, I like photons' design so much. The only problem is they're anti-Xyz, and that's it. Like, if your opponent plays synchros, congratulations, you're fucked. If your opponent plays pendulums, links, even fusions, you really can't do shit. They're literally just like slightly worse blue eyes in that case. Well, I recently did 8,000 without really trying, so give me a sec. Whoo, that's strong. Oh, I also found out about this really sick, sick samurai card. Only problem is, it's really, really stupidly hard to use, but it's so OP. Okay, so there's a trap card called the Six Shinobi, where if you have six samurai on your field, so you can only do this with the links format, uh, then you can activate it, and it's such a simple effect. It just straight up takes away your opponent's next turn. They just don't get next turn. You get 2 turns in a row. And if you keep drawing these, then it's just like, well, I guess you don't get to play the game anymore, but who cares? I have six samurai on the field. It's basically the equivalent of saying, well, I'm already gonna win. Let me just rub it in real quick, like just overkill so hard you explode. I don't know. But yeah, if you have straight up this 6 separate samurai on the field, then you basically already are gonna win. So it's not really a useful card. But at the same time, it's like, come on, that is like the most overpowered effect physically possible. So it makes sense that it has such a huge condition. There's only one guy who has a 6 sam Hank, I think. Really now. I wonder if his effect helps get off the trap if they were like connected or something. Okay, so here's a card I actually use even inside of this game, like non-ironically, just because it's so simple. Just like the other monster, it has only 0 of one stat and a high of the other. It has 1900, but its biggest thing is it can't be destroyed by battle. So when you're running a stall decks, this actually can be pretty damn useful, to be honest. I feel bad for that dude. I don't know, I love the card art in this game. Like, there's so many different cards that are just either hilarious or fun to look at. Like, look at this! Monster Rebone! That's pretty good. Here's something actually interesting. That dog, the skeleton one, is actually part of a really long story told by a bunch of different cards. It's actually an effect monster that a lot of Medolce decks use, because what its effect is whenever it goes to the grave, it'll just go back into your deck. It's pretty weak beast monster, but yeah, it has like 2 separate different stories of what happens to it, thanks to a bunch of different cards that kind of tell its story. Yeah, exactly, Marin. So kind of interesting how this little doggy had his own full thing. Personally, I do like the Skull Servant one more. I mean, yeah, I guess he did die, which is kind of sad, but come on, look at his owner. He's having fun, I guess. Good boy, man. Yeah, I know, right? He wants to stick with his master. That's all he ever wanted to do. I go along with them because they have long, like some card lines. For example, the Goyo Guardians have their own little story. What was it? Gyogado has actually its own story. Oh, cool, another Twin Twisters. I think this is my 3rd one, to be honest. That's kind of nice to have. Yeah. I have like all the cards for a Burning Abyss deck. It's just I really just don't like Burning Abyss. Like I tried, it just doesn't fit my playstyle like at all. Oh sweet, I got another one. Alright, that's gonna be seeing my second one so I can improve the deck a bit. I just need one more and I basically can finish off the deck. I mean, I do also need some Vanity's Fiends, but besides that, deck's almost done. going to be probably one of my competitive ones, though. Monarchs in this deck are very, or not this deck, but this game are very strong. You know, I really do appreciate how you're basically the only person who, like, tunes into every single stream I ever have. Like, that does mean a lot to me, Robert. Because, gonna be honest, most people will only watch me if I'm playing Terraria. I mean, I guess I'm entertaining when I'm playing that game, but I kind of have to be on, like, a run-through of it. Like I was playing with you guys. I got into that mood where I just want to play it every day. And that's when I can do those long series of entire playthroughs, but I like to do it with multiple people, so if one person gets into a situation where they just can't play anymore, it's just like, well, shit. For example, my dream, absolute dream, is I want to do a hardcore run with a bunch of people all together, with all of us just having that one life and seeing how far we can get. But the only problem with that is, like, I'd have to have a group of people I can really rely on that play the game, and we would all have to set aside time for us to jump into the game. So the more people that we do that with, for example, let's say we do it with 4 or 5, that means we have to have 5 people who have open times at the same time to be able to stream all together to do this run. And while, yeah, that would be insanely fun, come on, you gotta realize just how hard that would be, especially since I would have to rely on a lot of people. I mean, I could definitely rely on you. Yeah, I know you would be able to set aside time, but it's like, just gotta make sure. I'm gonna have to look up where I can get Vanity's Fiend once I'm done with the stream. Build up some battle points. Go ahead and go for that. I think there's still... Yeah, there's still 2 cards I haven't got from Zuzu. I wonder what they are. Yeah, you know the feeling. So let's go to play a match. Huh. Settings, can you fix my game, please? I really want to try out Simple, but I'm, like, worried to do so. To be honest. I'll just have that in the background. Make things a little bit better. I don't really like having the BGM on because of very often I, there you go. I don't like having the BGM on because very often I'll end up having situations where I just want to listen to, like, Spotify or something. I just really can't do anything about it. And I sometimes forget this game even has credits. Yeah, I think it's because of how I actually got onto this game today. I was, like, already half on, half off. It was kind of weird. So I think that might have messed with my internet a bit. So that might be what's causing that right now. I can fix that if I restart the stream. But hey, at least I'll give you some time to, you know, get your deck ready and everything. Meantime, I want to do a few more duels challenges, and then I'm going to go ahead and restart it so we can do something. I also want to fix up the ninja deck a little bit, because I like having Solidarity in the deck, but I do use some monsters that aren't warriors, so that often causes problems. Not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. Oh, okay. Very confused for a second right there. Alright. Just go ahead and MST that. I mean, yeah, that would make perfect sense. Also, you can do that straight out of the hand? Wow, okay. Ow. I don't even think I can. Yeah, no. Huh. That's good to know. Didn't know he got the attack point boost. Yeah, that was a horrible hand. Yeah, the thing about Assault Mode is you can't draw the actual Assault Mode cards. They are completely useless when they're in your hand. So, just an extremely slight problem right there. The deck's really inconsistent, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is doable. This is way better than everything. Can I go into... I can. I can. But no, I'm gonna stick with Stylist. No. There we go.
That is just Chow. Congratulations, you restored 800 life points. Alright, sweet. Just gonna... There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, as you can see, the problem with assault modes is if you read the effect, only can be special summoned from the deck. So, yeah, not fun. Do not know why he summoned Glassjaw at all. Okay. Yeah, it's in the deck. Fucking 10 goldfish. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? That's a huge bitch. Not gonna lie, I actually really like Luna Lights a lot, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. They are really hard to play. Ah. Did not think that through correctly.
at all.
Shit.
Huh. I forgot that pendulum monsters go to the pendulum deck when they're destroyed. Like an idiot. And my strategy just kind of went to shit. Is that a machine? Yeah, no machines. Slightly fucked. Oh. Oh. You are a very scary bitch. Oh my god. Okay then. Okay, that makes things literally useless. Okay. I mean, I have to discard it, don't I? Speaking of which, I should have discarded it because I probably could have activated that effect earlier. Yeah, that's fun. So, no thank you. Now, I could have summoned Panther Dancer, but I'm not gonna lie, probably would have fucked me. Hard. Yeah. Ooh. Can it just straight up negate card effects? Yep, it can. Oh my god. That thing can just straight up negate card effects. Oh, that's fun.
Okay, good to know. Did not even know they could do that. Should have went for Panther. Still would have died, but hey, it would have been less painful. Alright, this is a way better hand. I'm not gonna lie at all. This is great. Oh. Yeah, this hand is just straight up perfect, actually. Of course you would have a bottomless, why wouldn't you? Of course your bottomless works. Okay. Oh well. This is still pretty good for me. Oh, did you manage to pull that off with your, skeletons? Fusion tag? Sweet. Means I could just straight up go into my final boss monster if I wanted to.
What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right! And it is! I think it's right.
There we go. Full thing. Don't know how well you guys could hear that, but I had to pull it up. I can only activate during the main phase? Yeah, that sucks. Thank you for that. Saving up. That'll come in handy if I need it. Can't get that into the graveyard anyway, can I? Nope. Pretty useless to me at the second, but it'll work. I didn't think you would summon. I probably should have activated the effect anyways. Oh well. Another Moon Mirror. Went through the effect. Okay. Wondering why that didn't work, but alright. Finally. I mean, that's actually better for me. I can get 2 Panthers if I don't really want to. Let's go ahead and put this here. Oh no, I'm so scared. Sure. Let's go ahead and get my hands on... It's special summons, right? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, special summon. So that wouldn't be too useful. Yeah, let's just go for a sheep. Because at least this I could actually use as fodder. Bottom.
probably I'm going to go for overkill.
Ain't no kill like overkill.
Also, here's a question. Who names their kid Kaboom? For real, who names their kid Kaboom? I'm glad you actually came up with a real answer for that. Okay. It's been forever since I used Mad Specters, not gonna lie. Pendulums.
Looking through my cards, I need an easier way to put zombies into the grave. Do you know where I can get Gomuki or Mizuki? I think no, I know for a fact Gozuki's in this game. Let me check that out real quick. G-O... Or maybe Armageddon Night? I used to remember Armageddon Night because I had to farm for it myself. If I had to take a wild guess, if I can remember, it's one of Bakura's cards. Gozuki. Gozuki. Okay, Gozuki's not in the game. How about Mizuki? I could have swore one of them was in here. Well, it doesn't have absolutely anything on Mozuki, and as for Gozuki, he's just not in the game. Like, it does say that he exists, but he's not in the game. As for Armageddon Night, let me check real quick to make sure I was right. Because I have him in one of my decks, so I know for a fact he is obtainable. Let's see. Keeper of Despair, Designator, Armageddon Night. Here we go. Oh, really? It's actually Jesse Anderson. That's the one who has Armageddon Night. So go ahead and grab that. Okay. Oh, Mizuki. Yeah, you spelled it with an O, so that's why I was confused. Okay, that's better. Here's where was I? Oh yeah, killing this dude. I mean, I would have if this dude had more than 2 attack points. Oh well, what you gonna do? What if I said no? Waterfalls and unicorns exist, but I sure as hell don't like you. Okay, their field spell is so good. Why couldn't it just be called Magispector? Because you can't search it with any other Magispector cards, because it's called Majesties. Anyways. Can you now? But yeah, when it comes to most fiend and zombie type monsters, almost all of them are from Bakura, not gonna lie. Kind of his thing. What if Change of Heart comes from him? I mean, it would make sense, even if it's banned. It's banned. It's totally banned. You know, a lot of people have been getting a lot of good streams going when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Guess I'm just not that lucky. Like, I was watching a lot of them. This one dude got 14 people. Probably because he was going through the story. I mean, that would make sense.
I mean, I'm just doing challenges right now, which I'm pretty sure is like the second most or least done thing. The least done thing for a like is battle packs, like without a doubt. Thing about battle packs is they're great for getting really good like utility cards early on. For example, Twin Twisters, all the different Mirror Forces, all that. They all come from the battle pack, which is great for farming early on. Just not much after. Okay, I know for a fact that's either my fourth or third, so at least I have enough Twin Twisters. Yeah, the great thing about the battle pack is just you can keep the cards that you get inside of it, and I guess it's kind of fun, but eh. They're great for making money, I gotta tell you that. That's like the one big thing. But you have to be really good at the game to even do that. Remember that one episode of the original Yugioh, sorry, where Joey and that Dice dude had a duel using cards they got from a bunch of booster packs? Yeah, it's basically just that, which is, in all honesty, a super cool idea. Like, never would have thought of doing that myself. I already have 3 copies of Abrates. I think I have like an addiction to anything that has a gotcha system, where you like get cards randomly. I mean, I know this is like really annoying to some people, and it's kind of annoying to me, but let's be honest, luck is fun. It just is. Huh. I actually used to use this card in Duel Links. It's not a bad card. That's just because we all want to get lucky. Hey-oh! But well, I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, just have to check that. How many more do I gotta go before I get to platinum? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 wins before I get the platinum. I mean, I don't even know why I say platinum. Like, there isn't even a platinum trophy to this game if you didn't know. That's like one of the most depressing things about this game. Till you get the 100%. I've 100%ed multiple games without getting platinums, and it makes me very sad and depressed. One of the very first games I ever 100%ed on this system was, what was it? Not No More Heroes, but it was something like that. Like, No Heroes, just... It was basically just a kind of run and gun game. Simple, 2D, and I spent so much time on that. I got all the trophies only to figure out that even though I did so much with finding all those secret levels, there was no platinum. Really annoying. Not even gonna lie, just brutalizingly annoying. Hate it when games do that. Anyways, next up is Sylvians.
This is a really bad idea. Like, very. Sylvians have plenty of ways to get rid of spells and traps, but you know what? Screw it. Toon monsters are fun to play with. Like, they're simple and fun. So I could easily make this deck a lot better if I actually and I didn't even know they had a field spell. Sheesh. Anyways, I can make this deck way better if I actually ran an extra deck. You can send one play, blah blah blah. Choose one Sylvian card from W9, place on top of that, blah 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 blah, apply monster card, blah blah blah. Okay, so it just helps with the ability to discard cards from the top of the deck, so that's kind of good to know. When this card destroys an opponent's monster, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is an excavator, but it's a melee excavator. Let's go with a hand. Where is it? Wait, is the hand actually not a Toon card? Be so surprising. Huh, it's not. That's cool, actually. Alright, well, Dark Magician Girl it is. Save this Toon table of contents for when I need it. What do I get rid of? Yeah, Comic Hand, that's why it's not called it. I got rid of Red Eyes, which is kind of sad. Oh well. So the unique thing about Toon Dark Magician Girl is she's the only Toon monster that can attack the exact same turn that she's summoned. I noticed that when you were tuning earlier. Okay, cool. I was surprised? Yeah. Best course of options I can do right now is attack directly twice, and then I can go into Red Eyes. At which point I can not attack the task summon, but I get to do okay. Phase 2, goes to defense, tribute both. And like I said, I'll just keep Toon Table of Contents for later. If he destroys Toon World, Red Eyes will still be fine. He'll have to destroy it manually. What his face down is a Solvian mushroom where he can excavate the top 5 cards of his deck.
whenever I attack it. I think he can also do it when he flips it, but he's just not wanting to have an attack position because the AI doesn't like risking their life in any situation. As you can see, the game kind of froze there for half a second, and that's actually because, like I said, the AI does actually think, surprising enough. Could take him. Not much he could do. The AI just doesn't think straight. If that was an actual person, what he could have done was use his field spell to put his mushroom on top of his deck, and then use the other mushroom to excavate it, which can destroy Toon World. At which point he could have went into one of his synchros, which would have been able to destroy Red Eyes. But since he was an AI, he doesn't want to switch his mushroom into attack position unless he knows it will give him the advantage. They kind of... Even the AI makes mistakes in this game. Downsides and upsides to him. Good example of a something that actually makes him kind of hard is they have like no fears whatsoever. Like you can actually mess with real-world people by like setting a face down. Even if it's like a polymerization, some people will not attack you if you have face downs because they just don't know what they are. AI doesn't give a crap. AI will punch you in the dick repetitively. It doesn't matter if you have a knife or not. Yeah, one more. So here's something interesting. At a sanctioned Yu-Gi-Oh event, that had Bastion Misawa from GX and his deck, and Don 1000, the final boss kind of dude from Zexal. And they had the two of them go up against each other. Two people were using the decks. And not only did the dude playing Don 1000, this super overpowered deck, actually lose just because he got horrible hands, the dude playing his deck just didn't know what he was supposed to be doing with it at all. So Bastion won 3-0. And he's just like some really bad side character from GX. I don't know, that's just hilarious to me. Anyways, what do you need? Okay, well, I gotta take the garbage out, so give me a second.
Okay, I'm back. Anyway, say Robert, want to hear about a really stupid band card that's absolutely hilarious? Okay, so do you know about Victory Dragon? Let's go for a second. Okay, so Victory Dragon is a let me ask this, wait, does it affect real quick? Level 7 monster, or maybe it was 6. I'm almost completely certain it's 7 though. And its effect is very simple. It reads this: if this card if an attack from this card causes your opponent's life points to hit 0, you win the match. Now, did you hear that correctly? This is a card with 2,400 attack points, 2,000 defense points. Say again. Its effect is very simple. It reads: if you attack your opponent, if an attack from this card makes your opponent's life points reach 0, you win the match. Do you see anything wrong with that at all? It's a very unique card. There is no other card like it. And it's banned. Do you know why it's banned? No. The reason it's banned was because of the wording of the text. And it was built to do this. And it's hilarious. What its effect actually is that if you kill your opponent with it, which is very easy to make a monster, well, win when you're already in a winning position, you don't win that round. You win the game. And what this means is during a match, which is what every single sanctioned Yu-Gi-Oh event does, which is a best 2 out of 3, just like what I do on this game with you, the best 2 out of 3s, there is no second match. There is no third match. The person to win with Victory Dragon wins the entire match. Not just the game. It's overpowered and broken because killing your opponent with it literally is instantaneous victory. Because you skip an entire game and just win. Why did they make this? I do not know. But they did. They did. Oh my god, why did they do that?
It was banned literally only a month afterwards, after somebody won an entire tournament just by winning a single whole game during each one of his matches. Because all he would have to do is go second on either first time or the second time, because even if he loses the first match, he gets to go second the second time. And he just had a strategy that buffs up Victory Dragon and to absurd damage numbers, kills the opponent, and he won the entire match. It's stupid, but the most simple effect possible that sounds so useless is literally just a free win. I don't know, it's a stupid card, but at the same time it's hilarious on how it's actually overpowered. I mean, most cards that are banned because they just are too powerful. That one was just banned because as well. Like I said, it just straight up gets rid of an entire game from Yu-Gi-Oh! Making entire sanctioned events completely play out different. I mean, it wasn't a good card. Not like it had an effect of its own. It's just stupid. Anyways. Got 15 more to go, I think, so... How about I end the stream here, fix up my PlayStation, and we do a few matches when I start the stream back up. Sound good to you? I had to check if this thing was even on. Couldn't tell. Alright. Well, anybody who may tune in after this, which is highly unlikely, thanks for watching this painful stream and have fun.